What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Bug BMX YouTube channel. Today is a video that I really never wanted to make or ever thought about making, but somehow 2020 brought us here. So for all of you that have been following either my Instagram or the YouTube channel for quite some time, you would have known that last year of May, I picked up a 2004 Lamborghini Gallardo. I don't want to look at it right now. I would say I had the truck scene pretty dialed in on my channel, doing all the crazy redneck style stuff. And I wanted to bring in the car audience and just have a more broad audience for the Bug BMX YouTube channel. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it with the Lamborghini Gallardo. Sounds great. Well, didn't quite end up working that well, which was fine because at the end of the day, my heart, my passion is with the big lifted trucks and like the come and swap Beetle. That's what I really enjoy. However, this car was still really fun. There was the video where we did the dual tractor flap style stacks out of the dual exhaust, which sounds amazing with the car being a V10. Hear me out right now. We got the lifted SEMA truck in here. We got the Lamborghini with the bumper and hood kind of already messed up. Should we just monster truck over the Lamborghini and just really just finish it off? Like, who wants to see a YouTube style monster jam with Mater the SEMA truck and the 04 Lamborghini Gallardo? I think that would be a pretty good video, do some good views. Like if you want to see that. Does anyone else remember when Whistling Diesel was talking about getting a supercar and then destroying it? I think I beat you to it. Not on purpose like you would have done it. Mine was more of an accident, but I beat you to it. Really? The only thing that could make this any better is some cereal. And not just any junk, crappy garbage cereal. I'm talking about the good stuff, baby. Fixed it. This episode is brought to you by the one and only Magic Spoon.
My entire life, I have loved cereal. The awesome thing about Magic Spoon is that there is 0 sugar, 11 grams of protein, and only 3 net grams of carbs in each serving. It comes in 4 amazing flavors such as cocoa, fruity, frosted, and blueberry. Fruity is my favorite, by the way. But why not try them all when you can get the variety pack? This cereal is honestly too good to be true. It's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, low-carb, and even GMO-free. Go to magicspoon.com/bug to grab a variety pack and try it today. And be sure to use promo code BUG at checkout to get free shipping. And Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason whatsoever, they'll refund you your money, no questions asked. That's magicspoon.com/bug and use the code BUG for free shipping.
Well, the moment you have all been waiting for, what actually happened to the Lamborghini. I've gotten hundreds and hundreds of DMs of everyone asking, and now I finally get to tell my story. So now, it was a beautiful, bright, gloomy, sunny day. Eagles were flying, they were chirping. My dad takes the car for a drive, gone for a minute. I get a call from him. I was at work. This was on a work day, middle of the day. I get a call and he says, "Hey bud, I'm at a stoplight. The car isn't doing anything, it's dead. Do you know what's going on?" I said, "No, it's never ever happened to me. Let me come check it out." So I go over to where the car was on the side of the road at a stop sign. We're looking at it. I get in it. I try to start it. nothing starting. There's like a little power. It's only showing the dash lights, but the car won't turn over, isn't doing anything. I'm like, man, this is really weird. So we call some people. I look at some stuff online, and everyone's like, oh yeah, try this, try this. Well, we ended up testing the battery. Battery said it was fine. So I'm like, what else could it be? Because it seemed like it was being something electrical. Something was just acting goofy. And the car, in the whole year of having it, has never done anything goofy. Never. And so we couldn't get anything figured out. We call a tow truck. A tow truck comes and picks up the car, bring it to the shop. And now this was like only a few miles away from our shop. It wasn't very far. They unload the car. Still isn't starting. Don't know what to do at this point. It's about, I don't know what time it was. It's just middle of a work day. And I say, hey, leave the car alone. We'll mess with it later. We got like work to do. So we carry on with the day. Sun starts to set. We start cleaning up, closing up the shop. And I go out. I get in the car. It's not starting. My father tries to start it. Nothing. So I say, hey, let's push the car in. We start pushing the car, and next thing you know, I'm like, the car is taking off. I was pushing on the pillar with the window down. Key was in the ignition, not to the run position, just in the ignition to where I could have the window down. And as we're pushing the car, it like jump starts, almost like if you were to have a little manual car, have your buddies push you and then you drop the clutch, the car fires and takes off. Well, this car is a single clutch, but it's an automatic. So it's an automatic with an F1 style transmission as a single clutch and paddle shifts, but no one was in the car and the ignition wasn't to the run position, and the damn thing fired up and took off. So I'm running with the car as fast as I can, and it's heading right into our oven, and I look and there is a big trailer in there. Probably a 32-footer, bumper pole, big beefy tongue, and I'm running for my life. I jump into the car. I got 1 foot on the brakes. I'm still like halfway out of the car, and as the car goes into our powder coating oven, the door of the Lamborghini hits the oven door and slams shut on me. And then by the time I'm all the way in the car, still hitting brakes at this point, I slam right into the trailer, and we got all this damage. I am so glad the security cameras for our work facility caught everything, because I was just, did that really just happen? I was shaking for hours after. The next day I was still shaking and in shock and disbelief that the car just got wrecked. So I'm in disbelief. I don't want to believe it. I almost pinned myself between the car door and the oven door. I'll you know what, let me play the clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I hope after seeing that clip, it puts everything I'm saying into a little more perspective, a point of view. I'm going to walk around the car and show you some of the damages. I'll throw some pictures up on the screen as well. But here is paint missing off the driver's side door. I was pushing on this pillar with my left hand, my right hand on the steering wheel, going just like this. It takes off. I look back. Everyone else that was helping push is long gone. Turn around, open the door, get in. About halfway after running, first thing I do is reach for brakes. I look up, I see the oven door. I go like this. This door slams shut like so, and then next thing you know, I was face first into the steering wheel and into a trailer. this is all the damage the trailer caused. And surprisingly, with all of this, the airbag did not deploy in the car. But there's all the rubber weather strip trim. Here's the crash bar of the car. Now, I think this is pretty concerning on Lamborghini's end. You literally hit a crash bar that hard to the point it folds in half, breaks the welds out of the frame, snaps out of the car, and still no airbag gets deployed. Now, tell me, if someone were to drive this car, rear end someone, that could be really bad, especially if you were doing freeway speeds. Luckily, I think the car only got up to 10 miles an hour. It wasn't crazy fast, just enough to do this much damage, which I guess could be why the airbag didn't deploy. But with this much damage, I think any car would. I don't know. I don't build airbags though. Completely destroyed the fresh painted front bumper. Let's see what else we got. More carpeted trim from the frunk. More supports. There's the battery. Grill from the front bumper, which was the LP aftermarket front bumper. And then of course the hood is pretty mingled. I don't know, I guess you could leave the hood like that and maybe it'll give you more downforce. Not only did the exterior of the car get damaged, I'm pretty sure it got damaged internally as well, being the F1 style E-gear transmission hitting a trailer of that size and then pushing it through the back of our oven and then dying. That couldn't have been good on any car, any clutch. And so that's something we'll have to end up looking into as well. The first 500 people that like and comment their name on this video, I will write your name on the hood of the car and then I'll share it all over every social media. So if you want a chance to get your name on the car, the first 500 people to comment their name on this video and like this video will get a spot on the hood. 500 should take up the hood and those spots are gonna fill up quick. So if you want it, you know what to do. No one can still figure out why this happened and the car bump started on its own when the key was to the off position, and it's an automatic car with paddles. So I don't know, it just, nothing about it makes sense. I haven't heard anything like this on any car. It's wild. And not only did it do damage to the car, it also did damage to our oven, which is a 40-foot baking oven for our powder coat business. So we were shut down for a few days trying to put a big band-aid on that. The trailer, on the other hand, was the only thing that had like one tiny little yellow mark on it. Out of everything, the trailer was good to go. I hope I answered everyone's questions on what happened with the car. I'm sorry it's not some crazy cool story like I was driving this thing 300 miles an hour through the forest and I ended up hitting Bigfoot. Like, yeah, that would have been cooler. Plans for the car, as far as after fixing it, I don't know what those are. The only plan I can think of right now is that if this video gets 696,000 likes, we will take the SEMA truck and jump it over the Lamborghini. So like this video. Other than that, now you guys finally know the story on what happened with the Lamborghini. I have to say that was the biggest oof I took in 2020. It is what it is. You can only deal the cards you're dealt. Is that how it goes? Yeah, something like that. Anyways, hopefully I get some better cards in 2021, you know what I'm saying? But don't forget, if you guys want a chance to get your name written on the hood, first 500 likes and comments with your name is getting a spot written on the hood, and those are going to go quick. So yeah, other than that, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.